Raiders, Packers,
All right.
Gruden. The Gruden Grinders. They're coming off a bye week. They went to London and won a football game against the Bears. Now you get to go to Green Bay and play, Aaron Rodgers. You better watch out because he's on fucking fire. Okay, you better watch out because he's getting his mojo right now, and that offense is getting its mojo. Packers are favored by 5.5. And the over/under is at 46.5. Mike, go ahead, man. What do you think's going to happen here?
Well, you know what? I got a text from a cousin of mine who's a big Raiders fan that apparently the line has moved dramatically in favor of the Raiders, that it opened maybe 3 or 4 points higher, and the betting has driven it down. I like the Raiders in this one. I like John Gruden going back to Lambeau Field, where he spent 3 of his formative coaching years before he became the offensive coordinator of the Eagles and then became the head coach of the Raiders for the first time.
Yep.
I like the extra motivation that he's going to have to take down that whippersnapper Matt LaFleur and company. I like that he's had 2 weeks to get ready for this game
I hear
and prepare for it almost like it's a Super Bowl or a playoff game after a first-round bye. This is a big deal for them, especially if the Chiefs lose tonight, because they're in first place in the AFC West if they can win this game. And I think that they've got the running back in Josh Jacobs and the offensive line to do to the Chiefs what others have done, to do to the Packers what others have done to the Chiefs. Excuse me.
Yes.
Run the ball, kill the clock, keep Aaron Rodgers on the sideline. Aaron Rodgers had 4 of his pass catchers not practice on Wednesday. Devontae Adams has a toe. Marquez Valdez-Scantling got injured on Monday night against the Packers. He came back and played, but he didn't practice. Geronimo Allison got blown up. He didn't practice yesterday. And Jimmy Graham has an ankle injury and he didn't practice. And Rodgers is still dealing with a knee thing that had him limited all last week. I think that the Raiders are going to win this one. I really do. I think John Gruden's going to understand that it's critical to get touchdowns, not field goals. It's critical to deliver a knockout blow and not give Aaron Rodgers an opening. Because if you do, even if you're up 9 points in the fourth quarter, that's not enough. And I think John Gruden understands that. And this is going to be a fun one to watch. It's going to have an old school vibe to it. You know, it's a couple of teams with the classic uniforms that never change, right? You don't get funky numbers. You don't get funky jerseys. They've told Nike to go screw themselves anytime they've sniffed around to get them to change their uniforms.
Yes.
It's going to feel like an old school game.
Yeah, they should never change their uniforms, these two teams. I'm with you there. They're classics. These are 2 of the best uniforms in all of football, and I don't want to see a third option, really. Really, the third option was great, what we just saw with Green Bay the other night. They wore all white. That's not a part of their uniform. I thought that looked great. That's about as much variance as I want to see. You don't mess with the Packers emblem and that helmet, or the Raiders emblem and that helmet. They are too freaking amazing. I'm with you there all the way. Okay, I'm also with you in a lot of your thoughts of the game. The game is scary, and I worry about Green Bay's injuries, certainly. I do. This Raiders team is tough. They're physical. Gruden's calling plays on the offensive side of the ball, playing to the strengths. Like you said, their run game, Josh Jacobs, it's effective. Passing game, very efficient. It's a manufactured shot or 2 every game off of play action with John the psycho scientist Gruden coming up with a few ways to do that every week. I like that aspect of it. The Packers offense, though, is finding its way. And I do think Lazard is going to be a difference maker for this team. I do. Remember, he's the guy I threw the ball to on the field when we were on the field in Chicago, Green Bay. That was him who asked me to throw him the ball, and then I threw it to him, and he's like, oh, you still got it. He made me feel good, even though I didn't throw that great of a ball. But I do get scared. I'm not sure what to make of the Packers' run defense yet. They have moments like last week where I thought, man, the Lions, they're a decent running team. It's Kerryon Johnson. They might be in trouble. And, man, the Packers stuffed the crap out of that run. You know, they're kind of up and down and all over the place with the run game. Ultimately, it's Aaron Rodgers at home against the defense in Oakland where, yes, they play hard and they're pretty well coached, but they're not overly talented. They can't really get after the quarterback, and that always scares me against Aaron Rodgers. Because just like you talked about with, like, the Mahomes factor, see, what happened in the Raiders-Chiefs game is Mahomes got outside the pocket a bunch in the second quarter, and that's why they exploded onto the scene with those 28 points. I worry about Rodgers being able to take this game over. These are the type of defenses where even if they're not fully healthy, he can take it over, and I think they have enough of a run game right now to where it doesn't have to be like he has to throw it 45 times to take it over either. I think it's going to be very close, but I think the Packers will score a late touchdown to win the game, and I'm going to go 27-20 Packers.
So you have them winning and covering. You're not going to thread the needle for your guy, Gruden. At least give him something.
Well, I really think it'll be like a 20-20 game. I do. I think it's going to be like 20-20, and the Packers are going to get the ball back with like 3 minutes left, and we're going to see what we always see. When 12 has the ball in his hands late, he's going to drive down, and he's going to throw a touchdown. I just don't want them to run that stupid freaking play that they ran on Thursday night, the Russell Wilson interception play to the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Well, what happened? Oh, well, the Packers did it against the Eagles on that Thursday night game, and it becomes too tight, too trafficky down there. And if bodies collide, the ball pops in the air and interceptions happen. That was a stupid play call. But either way, I do think it's going to be close, and I'm taking the Packers and Aaron Rodgers because I think they're hot and they have found their mojo.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.